Hello, Breath of the Wild. It's time for another one of these shrine puzzle things. They're fun. Not sure why that game has you start out by doing 4 of them in a row, though. I guess this is like basically acquiring the basic power set that you're going to be using to do other stuff. I don't know. Older games, older Zelda games specifically, were very much oriented around using different items. Sort of, you progressed in an almost Metroidvania type of way. This seems different, although you have items as well, so I don't know, it's interesting, it's cool. But I admit that I'm not as excited by this third shrine as I was by the first 2. Nintendo Switch shirt, pitchfork. Link looks cool. Right, I want the right stick to eat food. I guess I'll save that frozen drumstick for if I'm on fire at some point. Descend into the earth. Alright. What kind of runes in this one? Looks like I filled up like 3 of the 6 rune spaces, although the bomb shrine gave me 2 square and round bombs, which I'm still not sure why. Got to experiment with that. Dime. Revenge of the Dime. Stasis trial. Okay. I use a ball thing, a gear thing, and a flipping thing. I can guess what stasis might be about. The reason I've taken out a bomb here is because I really want to test this circular thing. And this has a tiled floor on which I can precisely measure things. So I'm going to put this bomb in the corner. I'm going to walk over here, set it off, and see how large the explosion is. Okay, it seems like it didn't reach even out to this line here. Let's just confirm that. That's not really in the same place as before. I should be safe standing here, actually. Just about, yeah. Okay, so what about the cube bomb? Is this in some way different size, or is it something other than that? Was that larger? Maybe slightly? Yeah, it was. Like, that reached this line. Let's be more precise about it. I'll stand on the X. Put it down in a predictable manner. Took me out to, like, here-ish. Now I'll use the other kind. I'll stand, once again, on the X. It's not actually exactly precise. That should be about the same. Oh, no, that was the same size after all. The first one must have been just, like, over here. So let's try that. Let's put another circular bomb in roughly the center here. Yeah, they're the same size, those explosions. Okay, I don't know what the point of this is. Anyway, let's get probably a stasis rune. Oh. All these shrines and towers and things which interact with slates. Was there more than one of these at some point? Or is it all set up infrastructure for a hero? Surely not. Stop the flow of time for an object. Storing its kinetic energy. Interesting. Could be useful. By could be, I mean will be. It's kind of guaranteed because game design is happening. So I've now stopped the time with this gear thing. I started again just before it would start on its own, I guess. What if... So let's say I stop the timer there. Is there anything else I can act on here? Failed to do what I was trying to do there. Stop that. Oh, I see. Cooldown. I was trying to kind of affect the ball thing. I guess it doesn't work that way. Well, I mean, it's obvious how to pass here. That bit's not in question. Perhaps just kind of following this obvious thing will help me learn. I just do want to know what is up with this idea about energy from the stopped time. Consider yourself halted. So I consider going again early, if that's useful to do. Did I actually do that, or the timing was unclear? Maybe there's something more to it than that. Let's stop this and then try and push it. No. It's not getting pushed. Well, I don't know. Here's what I do know. If I stop that there, there, I might have time to get this chest. Now here's my question, do the falls, they fall out of that hole, right? Okay. No, that seems like a good shield. Oh no. A full inventory? Absolutely unacceptable. Like it's my shield inventory that's full specifically. Well, I don't need that one. Better than a pot lid, for sure. This is reminding me of Sen's Fortress. Hey, it's some kind of hammer thing. Nice. Oh, nice. I feel like this game might have too much inventory management in it. Fetch a log. Yes, quests. Speaking of which, save the game. That seems worth using. Well, here's where the momentum transfer idea potentially comes into play. Perhaps not. Link is being very cautious here. Look at him. It's funny. It's cute. Can I push it? Aha! Okay, I get what's going on here, even though I couldn't push the other one because it was time stop, right, but I'm going to build up a whole bunch of push energy. Oh, that didn't work at all. Wow. Oh shit. That's a thing. Huh. That doesn't make a lot of sense, that interaction. Like, if I don't have enough energy to move it with one hit, then why should one hit while it's time stopped stasis do something? Let's play around with this a little more. I can hit the ball. Yeah, see, it doesn't really move. So for some reason, now it's going to move. Yeah. That's less intuitive than some of them. Long cooldown on the stasis. So if I hit it a bunch of times, will that increase? Yeah, it does increase the power. That bit makes sense. Because I had nowhere to go. Anyway, I don't want to break my brand new hammer just yet. Alright, give me this confusing rune. Old monk. If that really is your name. Sporb. And I'm out of here. Okay, so I've got a stasis, which I'm not necessarily as excited by as the others, although the is potentially very powerful, I think, but it doesn't feel as, I don't know, world integrated as bombs and magnesis. I'm sure it'll be useful, but I already talked about utility as an actual principle of actual game design. Hey, I got a new hammer. I'm sure you want to step to that. I thought it usually takes more than one hit to kill these guys anyway. Hit. Yeah, you grasp at the ground. Alright, now I've got to get past the cold area once again to get down to their nice warm hut. So this is still a dilemma. I'm still cold. And I still need to cook. How do I cook? I'm gonna go back to where those bokoblins were with all of the peppers. Cool new bokoblin camp over there as well, but I'll return to the one I was at before. Because I feel like having a bunch of peppers which, you know, proclaim that they can be cooked into heat defeating, cold defeating foods. Oh, oh no, oh no, okay, something almost went wrong there. Having that like right near this cold zone is obviously a hint. But the peppers by themselves don't do anything. So I wonder if I perhaps missed some portion of the hint. Does it get hintier than this? The butt quiver. Actually looking kind of cool and quasi-adventurous here, apart from the switch shirt. Okay, is this the way out, down, somewhere till it's cold? Go away, bats. I think I actually wanted to go the other way. Oh no. About to freeze to death here. Has a cooling effect. I think I better eat some mushrooms instead. They don't heal you very much. But frozen chicken drumsticks are just not appropriate for the situation in which I find myself. The situation in which I have placed myself. They're inapposite. Neither apt nor ipt. Oh, get me out of here. Too cold. Okay, it's warming up. Just barely. I can still hear the cold wind howling behind me. This is a dangerous situation. So... pot lid. So here's another one of the pot things, which I thought might have been a cooking pot, but doesn't do anything. I can't even sit at this one, presumably because there's no fire. I wonder if... So let me grab a stick here, or club, and pull that out. Do a bit of... Can I do some fire transferal? I can. Does that change anything? So I can now take... Oh, that's the, trying to pick up the shield. I can sit. Why would I want to sit? Does sitting let you cook? Sit until morning. Even though it already is morning at 6 AM. No, it's 5 AM. I guess Link just kind of sat down for 23 hours. This thing even describes itself as a cooking pot lid. When I first picked it up, it did. Here's where I found all the peppers. Cool blue glow in the distance. Is that one of the shrines I've done? It is. Like, it's a slate scope thing. No idea how it works. Should probably keep that around. Yeah, what I'll do is, rather than relying on sticks for this purpose, I'll dedicate one weapon slot to torch having. Stays ignited, right? So it won't just burn away like other things do. See, that makes me think this whole situation is like a hint set up. Like... Oop, I didn't actually want to light that right now. Although, possibly carrying the torch will keep me warm. That's worth experimenting with. Still too cold to go on. Okay. Let's try this out. Oh. Let's light the torch again. The game is really letting me figure things out for myself. I like that. I didn't expect it from a Nintendo game. I do like it. The temperature meter is quite high. Oh wow, is this torch in fact keeping me heated? That's beneficial. Good news. Doesn't answer my question about the peppers. So let's run back to a safe spot. I mean, near a safe spot. Then I'll put away the torch. Yep, and it becomes cold immediately. Excellent. I didn't... Yeah, that wasn't mentioned in the tooltips and pop-ups at all, but it kind of made sense from the environment. Oh, and this thing's gone out again. I feel like there should be some significance to that. Look, there was even a special animation for lighting it. So, like, I've got things I want to cook, such as the spicy pepper. I can eat it, hold it, or cancel. What does holding it do? Add stop holding. What? That's interesting. Seriously? Okay, so not the fire, but the pot. Okay, so I'm getting this cook option, contextual, if I'm holding something when I walk up to the pot. Wow. Spicy sauteed peppers, low level cold resistance. Nice. Okay. Meals ingredients by selecting ingredients. Recipe. Unfortunately. It doesn't have a recipe because I made it with ice arrows. Okay. So what else can I cook here? Can I just hold to multiple things to cook multiple things? Or would this be like, it's an attempt at a combined recipe but didn't... Glazed mushrooms. Wow. That seems good. Way too good for me to eat at my level, in fact. So if I now look at this and see what the ingredients were... 2 peppers, a shroom, a herb... Oh, is that an actual recipe? What's going on? Pepper, shroom, herb, honey. Do I need all of those things? Like, what if there was only 1 pepper? Is there like variance here? There's like a whole system to this. Also, that's not how you cook glazed mushrooms. Okay, so clearly you don't need all of those things. So that's actually really interesting. You can prepare dishes with extra pointless ingredients. Perhaps it tastes better. I don't know. It feeds more people. What if I try pepper and shrooms? Pepper and 2 shrooms. Like a multi-shroom meal. No mushrooms though, so it will be glazed. Oh no, hang on, the shrooms are mushrooms. Of course they are. Mushroom skewer. Is that multi-mushroom? Did it involve peppers at all, really? Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. Those sound good to have, actually. Oh, nice. Energizing mushroom skewer. So when I added the peppers, it actually became different. Is that because I added anything? Like, what if I do one of each of these and something completely different, like a herb, an herb? That's good to be a bunch of fun experimentation. I don't know if it's any fun to watch. Oh, it's like a better version. So it's like having this shrooms. I don't think it's hard and fast. There's formulas rather than recipes per se. As I claimed in the first video, I'm going to be relaxed about this and play kind of the way I would normally play an open world game, with a lot of exploration and fucking around. And so, you know, sometimes I'll just kind of hang out by a cooking pot for a while. Up to you whether you like that. It's an edible stew with some critters to make an elixir. Well, this is a critter. Mental stimulation. That poor lizard. Hasty elixir. Cool. Though using elixirs is going to be a pain given how the inventory works. I should really do cook more peppers. So I've seen what happens if I cook 1 pepper. I get spicy sauteed peppers. 1 heart, low level cold resistance. What if I cook 5 peppers? Five times as powerful. Good. I don't need it in practice 5 times as powerful because I've only got so many hearts. make one more of these, because I'll probably need them later. Let's make a 2-pepper dish for 5 minutes of cold resistance. May come in handy someday. I can't cook that, can I? I could. Let's not, though. It's weird that most of the functionality of this system is, in effect, in the menu rather than in the cooking pod. Maybe that holding system is used for other things than just cooking. That would make sense. Now, if I had a meat and a mystery ingredient, I could make that dish, which is like meat, peppers, and something else. I don't know what the mystery is, though. Must be good for something. Elemental stimulation. As in, cook it, maybe? The dubious food is censored. Okay. Well, I've now got a torch to bear and the backup plan of eating some pepper-cooked foods, and I will take advantage of this to head through the cold zone and reach that 4th shrine. Maybe. More peppers? So there's one of my destinations. There's a bridge across the river this way. But first, I want to explore this area which I kind of rushed through before. Be interesting to see whether these really can be used to cut down trees, actually. Let's drop this arm. I won't try the wood cutting yet because I have to drop my torch. I only want to do that if there's a fire nearby. I guess I could set something on fire to ensure there would be a fire nearby. They don't necessarily last very long though, on this kind of weather. Is this gonna burn? Doesn't seem so. Alright, let's up. It's becoming cold, but I can counteract this with pepper foods. Oh my god, those animations! Like chowing the fuck down. Hello? I want a weapon. One that's not a torch. Shield broken by Big Hammer. I knocked this guy onto the torch the other guy dropped. I was about to try and block his shot with my shield, then I realised I was using a two-handed weapon. Wouldn't have worked out well. Oh, this is kind of cool, I guess. I mean, it's cold, specifically. Chest. Arrows. Always good. Cannot get enough of that arrow. Torch, which lets me debox this box. Delicious. Wow, this snow is very bright. Not the easiest to look at. What's up here? Is this the route that I was supposed to take to reach that place? Oh, hello. Do I do have. Okay, good. Yep, that was an explosion. Maybe even a larger explosion than I strictly needed. Torch solve. There are definitely some moderate inconveniences to the cold lands. I mean, I could eat my extremely powerful pepper and be frost resistant for 12 minutes. I wouldn't have to worry about this torch stuff. Technically I don't have to right now, but I'm worried that, you know, in 2.5 minutes I'll want a torch and not have fire. I could make fire using a fire arrow if I could find something to light on fire. So over that way, I guess, is where the shrine was. Let's check the map. Yes, so that would be a way down to the shrine. And this leads further up the mountain, Mount Hylia. I see a guy over there who might not be pleased to meet me. Let's see what he thinks of this. He thinks that I'm still not sure how to aim arrows vertically. Oh, okay. What do I actually want to use to fight this guy with? I like the sledgehammer for pushing things, so let's try out the claymores from there. Claymore noob. Big hits from this will totally knock guys out of my way. So it's not too dangerous to fight with if it's one-on-one combat. Ah yes, and his spiked boku club is actually pretty okay. I had one of those before. Alright, any of my weapons, things I want to discard. Travelers, yes, for sure, I don't want that. Pitchfork is clearly not useless. I'm reluctant to throw anything away because they all break quite quickly. I'll tear them up over time, I guess. Spiked boku shield. Oh, that's an improvement. Well, it would be if I could pick it up. Shields, I definitely... Those ones are just crap. Cool. Let's keep going. Treasure. And a vista. Like a really good view. Wow. From up here you can kind of see the dip, so the nature of the plateau is a little more visible. Evil. Looks like there's rather more mountain up ahead. This could be a way around to get to the shrine that I haven't been to yet, but it's a cool path to climb, whether or not it leads to that. The glare on the snow makes it quite hard to see though, which is realistic. Let's climb on these ancient walls. Gonna need more cold resistance. I didn't make enough of this. Yum. Thankfully that snowbank is climbable. Most surfaces are, it seems. Oh wow, it's a desert. The plateau has its chasm. Looks almost possible to jump off down there. There's the sort of abyss thing. Does it continue? I guess it does. But if so, it's pretty narrow. There's stuff up there. This is not just edge of the map territory. That's some sort of obelisk. Things on the way down. It might be possible to climb down onto that plateau. I wonder. It probably isn't, just because like this is how the early game is gated, but then again this is an unusually open game. Maybe it doesn't have strict gating. Alright, I'm going to save the game. Then I'm going to try and sequence break. It's unlikely to work. There's a ridge here. Sort of, if I get inside. Nice climbing. I'm not sure how he's doing that. That's safe-ish. Oh shit, that's less safe. That looks like a possible descent for sure. Absolutely seems like one should be able to do this. Oh look, these little platforms. I should have gone further along. Oh, this is fine. Maybe it's fine. The controls, by the way, for climbing movement are not camera relative, if you were wondering. Is there an overhang which will prevent me from getting all the way down after all? Oh. Okay. You just kind of arbitrarily die once you get below a certain point. Well, let's save the game. Saves and loads are quite fast. I mean, for a console game. Well, saves are faster than loads. Still, it's not bad. There's not been loading screens and stuff in general. With the exception of shrines. Okay, let's leave that tempting edge for a while. Just keep going up, because there's clearly more up to go. Nice little mini peak there. Actually, let's go have a look at it. Flailing through the snow. What is this spike thing? That was just a dead tree, I think. My mistake, it's 3 dead trees. Cool. I will continue to up. Presumably Parthenax is not at the top of this mountain. But the glow of the snow does seem almost red. Oh, that's the red pulsing of my cold resistance being about to wear off. How did you get here? I think I've already found the shrines, but sure. What? Oh shit! I guess I don't need to cook anything at all. I get a warm doublet anyway. Thank you. Yes, yes I will. That was good timing. Nice. Air can breath starts puffing out, but I see how it works. So the little blue bar which indicates the danger zone has shrunk. I'm now able to tolerate colder temperatures. This is not the coldest possible temperature. It could get colder than it is up here. Still, this is pretty great. Like you said, it's the view. Shrine 1, or rather 4. Shrines 1, 2, 3... Oh, 3 is way down. No, 3 is behind here, so you actually can't see all the shrines are up here, despite what the old man claims. But you can see some other majestic-ish stuff. Is there anything out here? Or was it just rocks? Because there was that obelisk, right? A tower? There is a tower here, so that must be a region with things in it. Oh, there's some things. Maybe not all of it is thing-having, though. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure you'll be able to go to some kind of desert zone. Hey again. One shrine P-1. The paraglider doesn't take off exactly. Yep, that's my pin. I guess the other pins have been removed because I've been to those places. What is this floating landmass? Oh, those are propellers. That's not a landmass. That's some kind of cargo aircraft. Although that's not how propellers work. Like, you don't put them under the plane. Still, that's interesting. More Ishika technology, I assume. Cool. Look at this, wild. There's so much of it to breathe. This is a good place to save the game.